What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option, and this is the week that was. Today, I'm going to talk you through what happened in the S&P 500 and with the VIX. I'm going to talk about NVIDIA, and we're going to look at interest rates because interest rates are key. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a trend that I'm seeing that I don't like that maybe is problematic. So let's dig in. So let's start with the SPX. On the week, the SPX had itself a pretty nice week. On the 17th, we closed 53.03, and on the week, we closed up 1 point. Literally, you would think nothing happened, but we had a crazy selling day on Thursday. It was weird. I have to tell you, NVIDIA acted like a vampire. It sucked all the life out of the market. Every stock went down except NVIDIA. NVIDIA just rallied and rallied. Little different take on Friday, as the market was actually able to hold up with NVIDIA. The Qs, they also had a nice day, but again, did not fully make up that big sell-off, that big candle. So much more inside day. Has me nervous. One thing I would point out is look at Q implied volatility. It is at years low. All right. We are at the lowest level in 2 years. I'm going to guess we're about the lowest level in 5 years. Yeah. I mean, outside of this little dip in December of 2019, this is the cheapest options have been. SPY, not quite, pretty similar story. We're about as low as vol can get. So keep that in the back of your head. So now let's look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA obviously has just gone parabolic. They're making money hand over fist. It looks like it's going to 1100. The implied volatility, this is the cheapest it's been since it started to really take off. If the implied volatility gets down to 32, something that'll probably happen when it reverse splits, or not reverse, when it actually splits 10 for 1, which was the big news here, then you'll probably see implied vol drop even further. But if you're looking to go long NVIDIA, this is the cheapest the options have been in a very long time. But again, it's really weird that we had this really strong week out of NVIDIA and the market was flat. So why was the market flat? And the answer is the bond market. The bond market, if you look at the rally we had in May, up through the 17th, it was all strength in bonds. If you want to know why this week was weak, it's bonds. And bond implied volatility is as cheap as you're going to see it. This is TLT. IEF, pretty similar story. Again, we got some selling. Vol is really cheap. I actually like a trade where if I'm where I would potentially go long SPX and hedge with puts in the IEF or TLT, because interest rates are really what is behind the market rally, and the softening interest rates is why the market has stopped. So if NVIDIA can't carry the market and interest rates are going to pull back, the market's going to pull back. And now back to the last piece, the consumer. And let's talk Target. Target had really weak earnings. There's they have a major execution problem, but they had weak earnings. Amazon, after pretty nice earnings, has pulled back. Walmart, maybe the lone winner here. They had great earnings, continues to rally, but we're seeing retail soften up pretty significantly over the last few days and weeks. Next up, look at kind of how TripAdvisor softened up. Airbnb pulling back. Nice day on Friday, but look how soft Airbnb has been. The airlines, CCL, Carnival Cruise, looks really soft. AAL looks soft. Delta. So we've got weak Target, not great Amazon, We have TripAdvisor pulling back, Airbnb, the airlines. What does that tell you? The consumer is stressed. So I'm worried about the second half of the year, whether we start to see some of the effects of inflation and the rate hikes and the cost of housing all adding up. The home builders, after being really weak, did have a little bit of a rebound on Friday. Though that is an area they'll be on my watch list that I'm gonna give you in a minute, but that's an area where I think things could soften up as well. All right, folks. If you haven't had a chance to join Option Pit University, check out Option Pit University. We've got an incredible offer for the first 100 people to buy. After that, the price is going to go up more than double. So get in now into Option Pit University. You can read all about it. Some of the best education you're going to get out there. You can read all about it in the link in this email. If you're watching me on YouTube, like, subscribe, ask a question, leave a comment. I will get to it. All right, folks. Hope you have a great day. I'm Mark Sebastian and a great weekend. And just real briefly, I want to say thank you to all the soldiers, past and present, that have honored us with their service. Thank you very much. I'm Mark Sebastian, your only option. Have a great long weekend. I'll see you Tuesday.